So, you're ready to take the next step with your business, right? You've decided to set up an LLC. That's an excellent idea. An LLC will legally separate your business from your personal affairs, which is a good thing. That means creditors won't be able to go after your personal assets, such as your home or car, to satisfy any debts run up by the business. Additionally, the abbreviation LLC at the end of the name will give your business credibility. In this video, we'll lay out the 5 crucial steps you have to follow to create an LLC. Stick with it till the end, and you'll see that it's much simpler than you imagined. Step 1. Choose a name for your LLC. The first step, choosing a name, might sound simple, but there may be stumbling blocks if you don't pay attention to these few simple rules. The most important is that the name must not resemble one that is already registered with the Secretary of State. The name must be distinguishable from all others to avoid confusion. A name that is the same or too close to an existing name will be rejected. To avoid a snag like that, carry out a business entity search. Simply enter the name of the business, and if the search comes up blank, the name may be available. Here are 2 other rules that must be followed. The name of a domestic LLC or a foreign LLC must contain the words Limited Liability Company or the abbreviation LLC or LLC with periods after each letter. The LLC may not have a name that contains any word or phrase that indicates or implies that the LLC is engaged in a business that is not authorized by law to pursue. Learn more about the Alabama naming guidelines by visiting our How to Start an LLC in Alabama page. If you're fortunate enough to discover your preferred name is available, grab it for your business website. A domain name is a precious resource. All you have to do is click on the link below and it can be yours. The cost varies from $5 to $50. Try to register that domain name ASAP, even if you're not quite ready to build a website. Domain names play an important role in ranking on search engine results. A good one will make it easier for people to find your business on the web. Step 2. Appoint a registered agent. The state of Alabama requires an LLC to designate and continuously maintain a registered agent and a registered office. The registered agent is required to receive service of process and so must have an Alabama street address and be available from 9 to 5. A mailbox service or a telephone answering service won't do. The registered agent can be an Alabama resident or an entity that is authorized to do business in Alabama. As a result, a member, manager, or employee can be the LLC's registered agent. You can be your LLC's registered agent, but many owners prefer not to do that because the address of a registered agent is public information. Anyone can find that out. To maintain privacy, you can engage a commercial registered agent service. There are many of those, but we recommend Northwest. Northwest has acted as registered agent for over 3 million businesses in the 20 or so years they've been around. Their service will cost about $10 a month, which is a small price to pay for privacy. Apart from receiving service of process, Northwest will receive other official mail and legal notices. They will scan every piece of mail sent to your LLC, allowing you to monitor your correspondence simply by logging into your account. On top of that, if you sign up with them, you'll get registered agent services free of charge for 1 whole year. To sign up with Northwest, follow the link below. At TRUiC, our mission is to offer all our resources and information for free. But we support our work by using affiliate links, meaning we earn a commission on the many amazing deals we've negotiated for you. Full transparency, Northwest is one such commissioned partner. Step 3. File the Certificate of Formation. The next step to setting up an LLC is to register the Certificate of Formation. The Certificate of Formation records the name of the LLC and the name and street address of the registered agent. Bear in mind that once filed, it becomes a public document that anyone can access. There are 2 ways to register or file the Certificate of Formation. You can do it online at the Secretary of State Online Services, or you can download the Certificate of Formation form from the Alabama Secretary of State LLC page. And after filing in the required information, mail 2 copies of the completed form along with a self-addressed stamped envelope to this address. The filing fee for a mail-in application is $200, which you can pay by check or money order. Filing online may be more convenient, but it costs a bit more, but not much. There's a processing fee of $8, so you'll end up paying $208. If your LLC is domiciled in another state, it would be a foreign LLC in Alabama and would still need to be registered. Once again, there are 2 ways of going about that. You can register your LLC online at the Secretary of State Online Services portal or register by mail. To register by mail, download and complete the Foreign LLC application for registration form from the Alabama Secretary of State LLC page and mail to the address shown here. The fee for a mail-in filing is $150. Online filing costs a little more at $156. Step 4. Create an LLC operating agreement. In Alabama, an operating agreement is an agreement between the members about how the LLC is to be managed, how profits are to be shared, and other important aspects of operating the LLC. The law doesn't require you have an operating agreement in writing. It can be an oral or word-of-mouth agreement, but a written agreement has obvious advantages. Having the terms in print reduces the risk of misunderstandings. Even if you are the sole member of the LLC, it's a good idea to have a written operating agreement because it's likely to be the only document that shows you own the LLC. Also, documenting the rules on governance of the LLC will align with best practice. In a multi-member LLC, a written agreement is even more important. A written agreement will make the possibility of disputes less likely. Note also that a copy of the operating agreement is generally required when opening a business bank account or applying for a loan, and that's only possible if the agreement is in writing. To help you put together an operating agreement, we provided a free template on our Alabama LLC operating agreement page. You'll find that link below as well as other important tools. Step 5. Obtaining an LLC EIN, Employer Identification Number. The final step is getting an EIN, Employer Identification Number. This is a number issued by the IRS to identify business taxpayers. An EIN is required for an LLC with more than one member and any LLC that will have employees. Getting an EIN is easy and completely free of charge. Just fill out the online form on the IRS website. You can also download Form SS Application for Employer Identification Number from the IRS Forms, Instructions, and Publications page. Fill in the required information and mail to this address. Or if you're outside the U.S., this address. Post-formation steps. After you've created your LLC, there are some important things to remember. Keep your business assets and transactions separate from personal ones in order to maintain the limited liability protection provided by your LLC. Mixing business and personal transactions may allow creditors to pierce the corporate veil, which is the separate legal status of the LLC. They can then take legal action against your personal assets, such as your home and car, to recover debts they're owed by your business. Since an LLC is actually a separate legal entity or person, it should have its own bank account or business credit card in its own name. This will also help the LLC to build business credit, which would be separate from your personal credit. You can find our preferred resources and cards by following the guide below. Don't forget to file a business privilege tax return and annual report with the Department of Revenue. This has to be filed on or before 3.5 months after the beginning of the LLC's taxable year. Start building credit for your business. Check the guide below to see our preferred resources on how to do so. Having business insurance is wise, as all businesses face risks. Moreover, having some kinds of insurance is compulsory by state law. Having a business website is a must as well. If you're interested in building your own website, follow the links below. And finally, hire an accountant who will not only keep the books for your LLC, but provide guidance on financial matters. And that's it. You've now learned how to set up an LLC in Alabama. All the resources mentioned in this video can be found in the description below. We hope you found this video to be really useful, and if you have any more questions, explore the rest of our channel and website for free resources and guides to start your Alabama business. We've compiled lists of the best local Alabama accountants, lawyers, and registered agents on our sites. If you have any questions, hit us up.